everybody, welcome back. It's Theodore here, and today we're going to be reviewing the Polaroid Go, this tiny little small camera. It's so adorable. I had a lot of fun playing with it, so let's get into the video. But before we get started, I just want to say thank you so much to today's sponsor, Skillshare, for sponsoring this video. Skillshare is an online learning community where you guys can learn about design, animation, computer science, computer programming, organization, productivity. The list goes on. There's so many topics you can learn from. One of the classes that I have been learning from is called an iPhone photography class. iPhone photography, how to shoot and edit conceptual videos on your phone. This class is interesting because she takes every photo on her phone and she edits everything on her phone. These photos look like art pieces, guys. For example, you have like your body down here and then your head is like a vase or a flower or something. So it's very interesting and I've been really enjoying that class. Sometimes when I go around taking photos on my analog cameras, I kind of just lose inspiration. There's nothing in Utah, guys. Come here, or if you guys live here, you guys know there's really nothing in Utah, especially in the suburb area where I live. There's really nothing to take photos of other than a bird catching a turtle. So I'm always trying to get ideas from different places to take photos of, so this class is really helpful for that. Curated for learning, therefore Skillshare has no ads, and each one of these subscriptions is less than $10 a month if you do their annual subscription. Right now, the first 1,000 people who click on my link down below will get free trial of premium membership so that you guys can explore your creativity. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Hi, Winnie. Hi. Get us close. Welcome back to the channel. Okay, guys. Unboxing today. Let's do it. What? What the heck? It's so small. What? Huh? Okay. There's only 16 photos? Shoot. Okay, let's unbox this. It's smaller than I imagined. This camera. Wow, it's tiny. Whoa. It's so small. I don't know what to do with it. It's so tiny. Ooh, it's a cute little red strap. Okay, here's the charger. And user manual. Oh, it has stickers! Oh my god, I love stickers. Wow, so cute. I love stickers. Okay, shutter button, lens, viewfinder, flash, blah, 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 blah. Whoa. Now I'm pretty excited for this. Guys, it's so cute. It's so tiny. There's only one hole on this side for, I guess, right-handed people. So all you left-handers, I am so sorry. Wow, look at it. It's so cute. What is this, like zinc? Is it actual film? Okay, so there's only 8 photos in each. Kind of sad. Free stickers! Ah! Wow, this is so adorable. It's so tiny. Look at it. Film, I was really afraid it was zinc or something, but it's actually real film. What the freak? This is an actual camera, guys. Like an actual analog camera. Okay. It's so adorable. What? Okay, there's 8 exposures. These are stickers. Where is this? Free stickers inside to display your favorite Polaroid Go. Oh, it's just double-sided tape. Okay, let's do this one. No, I like this one with the blue. Guys, that's adorable. What? Alright, first off, we gotta test the selfie function of this camera. Alright, Winnie, are you up for it? I think this is gonna be Winnie's first selfie with me. Not many people get to take a selfie with me, Winnie. It's really your luck. Alright. Okay, hopefully that worked. Okay, so this is the full process of me waiting for the film to develop. I find that it takes about 15-20 minutes to fully develop, but I still leave it for about 30 minutes to an hour just in case. But I find that after 15 minutes it does look like it's fully developed. It does turn like a little bit of grayish, brownish at the very beginning, but then once it fully develops it looks like this. And I know somebody's gonna point out my mouse pad. No, I'm not some sort of hentai type of person, but I really like the mouse pad. It's really cute and it's comfy. Hi. 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 This is the first day. You're gonna be so loved. Yeah, let's go home. You're so tiny. Yeah, you're so tiny. Little baby girl. Meet Dory. Dory is a 3-week-old Maltipoo. I adopted her or rescued her from a breeder who couldn't take care of her anymore. She has an infection. It's called anal gland infection. It was really bad when she first initially came home, but her injury or wound is healing up really well now. It's closing up and it's scabbing, which is a really good sign. By the way, that camera in my hand is not the Polaroid Go. That is the Fujifilm Instax Wide 300, but this is the Polaroid Go photo. She's only 8 weeks old and she's just very playful and hyper. She loves Winnie and she's been trying to nurse off of him. He does not like it, but he's just dealing with her at this point. He knows she's a puppy, so he doesn't really do anything to her, just kind of like grr at her and then pretty much it. But yeah, they're getting along really, really well. This is her in the Epsom salt, just soaking her little bum because we gotta get it healing. And this is her the first couple of days sleeping with me. She sleeps in her kennel now because I cannot deal with the puppy peeing on my bed every day. So yeah, she sleeps in her own kennel now. And this is her and Winnie sleeping together. They're very adorable and she's very feisty and sassy. I mean, on some days when she's doing bad things, I think I'm gonna call her Doris. It is Sunday afternoon and I am out and about grocery shopping with my madre, and we go into this place and I saw these little kitty cats and I was like, hey, that looks adorable. So I decided to take a photo of them, and obviously I'm not tall enough, so I just kind of positioned it in a way that I think I would take the photo, and it worked, guys. It looks so cool. I mean, this part not so cool, but then it looks like this eventually, and I think that looks pretty neat. We're at my local Chinatown market now, and I have been obsessed with this dressing. It's called the QP Deep Roasted Sesame Dressing, and I eat it with this seaweed. It's called grape seaweed, and it's honestly the best, but before you eat it you gotta soak it in water first, otherwise it's super salty. And then I happened to pass by these crabbies and I was trying to save this crab because it looks like he was stuck, and I took a photo of one of the crabbies because he was super feisty and really cute, so I decided to take a photo of him. Your dead counterparts are next to you. You don't want to be over there. She's so feisty. I don't want to eat you. Good job. I don't want to eat you. Bye. Guys, it's so tiny. Look at it. I love the sesame balls that they sell here at Chinatown. I always get the one with the yellow mung beans inside instead of the red beans because I just like the yellow ones better, I guess. Somehow I managed to get a sesame on it. Somebody please tell me if this ramen is good or not, because I cannot justify this $40 purchase. Okay, guys, look at that. Okay, I am gonna be testing out landscape photo. It's so tiny, guys. Look at it. I need to get up here, shoe off, because I don't Guys, I can't get over how tiny this camera is. It just literally just fits in my bag like that. That is adorable. I freaking love it. Okay, so I turned off the flash for this photo because I just thought, well, it's very well lit in there. It's gonna capture everything. Well, it didn't. It literally captured these light probes in the air, which is kind of artistic, I guess, but I'm not at a museum. I also turned the flash off for this one, but it turned out really dark, but it was really bright out. So yeah, just turn off your flash, guys. I left my flash on for this photo though. So yeah, it looks pretty good. So turn on your flash. Here's a comparison between the different types of film. So this one is the normal I-type or 600 film. This is the Instax square film. This is the new Polaroid mini or Polaroid Go film. This is the Instax mini. And this is the Fujifilm Instax wide film. As you guys can see, the Polaroid Go film is actually the smallest film out of all of them, but I just really like the miniature. It's super cute. Before we go, I just want to give another shout out to today's sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community where there are thousands of videos where you can explore your creativity and learn about new hobbies every day. Okay guys, welcome back. I had so much fun playing with this tiny little guy. A cute little camera that everyone should have. I was called out on this, but somebody told me that you like every camera, so it's really hard for me to choose. Well, honestly, from my points of view, from a camera hoarder type of view, you need to have one of these. It's so tiny. You can literally take a photo with just one hand like this, guys. It's so compact and it's just really easy to use. This camera is a must for every Polaroid collector out there, or just camera collector, okay? Me. So first things first, let's talk about the aesthetic, the obvious things about this camera. It's tiny, it's small, it's compact, and it's really cute. I stuck some of the stickers on this camera and look at it, it's just more cute now. What gets me every time about this camera is that it's so flippin' tiny. Guys, hold on, let me show you guys a little bit of a comparison. This is the Polaroid now. Bigger than my hand, ginormous, okay? Very bulky and just hard to carry around. This, on the other hand, so small, so compact. It's literally like a toy. Look at it! I don't know what else I can say to persuade you guys to get one of these. This is so flippin' adorable. By the way, this is not sponsored by Polaroid. What gets me every time is that even though it's so tiny, it has all the components of a big Polaroid. So everything that you see here, you got on here. Basically the same as the Polaroid now. So it's a miniature version of a Polaroid now, guys. So the functionalities of this camera, it's a very basic camera. There's no double exposure, there's no self timer, and there's not even a tripod mount, which I'm not even complaining. This camera is so tiny, like where would you even put the tripod mount? But you just gotta be aware that this camera is very tiny and very basic. So if you're in the market for like something like super advanced, I just recommend go getting the Polaroid One Step Plus, because that one you can control a lot of things, but everything is on your phone and you can't do anything on the camera. I mean, there's hacks and stuff like that, but it's not very obvious. So there's not like separate buttons for like double exposure and all that. You have to go through the phone for that. So I know there's no double exposure button on here, but maybe in the future, maybe we can come up with some hack. I tried doing the double exposure hack from the Polaroid One Step 2. It didn't work, so maybe there's gonna be another hack in the future that we can all come up with, but I can't for the life of me right now, and there is no double exposure button on here. So yeah, I don't know how to do double exposure on here yet, but the photo is so tiny, like I think it would be kind of pointless doing double exposure, but we could always try. But when I did that double exposure experiment with the electricity pole, it didn't work, guys. So yeah, this camera is very basic, but it gets the job done very well because you literally just point and shoot and everything is automatic, which makes it nice so you don't have to think about anything. And when you take one of these small cameras out on the go, you really don't want to think a lot when you take a photo. You don't want to, like, how do I compose this photo? Like, should I turn on the exposure? Should I lower the exposure? Should this be like a double exposure photo? Like, the photo is so tiny. Like, why would you even want to control any of that, you know? So yeah, it's just a very nice and small and basic compact camera. Let's talk about photo quality. I know the photo is tiny, and I know you're just thinking like, why is it so small? It needs to be a little bit bigger. Well, if it is a little bit bigger, then it's technically the I-type or 600 film. So this line of camera would be pointless. My dogs are killing each other down there. Guys, stop. I know a lot of you guys are like, well, because it's so tiny, there's gotta be like some sort of sacrifice. There's no sacrifice whatsoever when it comes to the quality. I mean, it's still kind of wishy-washy, kind of like the 600 and the I-type film, where sometimes you get a good photo and sometimes you get a bad photo. But I have, from my experience, from taking like almost 2 packs of film, I have seen that it's not as wishy-washy as the I-type film or the 600 film, and the quality is still there. It's still, the photos are very vibrant and very sharp whenever I take the photo. One thing that I have to mention is that when you take photos in low light settings, the camera has a harder time detecting the subject, and therefore your photo might come out really dark. So what I recommend is that just turn on your flash. Like, do what Polaroid said, just turn on your flippin' flash all the time, even though you're taking photos of landscape. I don't really like to turn on the flash whenever I take landscape photos, but I find that turning on the flash in most cases looks better than turning off the flash. So Polaroid 600 photo, and this is the Polaroid Go photo. It's tiny. It's literally 1/4 of this photo right here, guys. So just keep in mind this photo is super tiny, but when it comes to quality, they didn't say, well, this photo is so tiny, nobody's gonna notice like the small details. Like, but when you look at it, the details are still there. It's very vibrant and it's still very, very sharp. So I don't think you're losing anything when you buy this camera. Like, at first I was like, wait, what's the catch? Like, is it gonna be bad? Like, when I take a photo, is the photo gonna be blurry when I take like closer objects or farther objects, whatever? No, none of that happened. Like, it's just a genuinely very compact and easy to use camera, and the quality is amazing. It's almost like this one, and dare I say even better, because none of these photos turn out bad aside from the photos that I turned off the flash. Therefore, I recommend turning on the flash. It's even recommended by Polaroid to turn on the flash, but sometimes I like to turn off the flash because I just think that it's just gonna ruin the photo, so I turn off the flash. But whenever I do that, the photo looks horrendous. So yeah, I highly recommend turning on the flash every time. My final 2 cents on this camera is, this camera is literally the most exciting thing from Polaroid in a very, very long time. The last thing that I was really excited about was the Polaroid One Step Plus. And I mean, that's a great camera and all, but I think this is more exciting because the film is miniature and super tiny, guys. And it's just very cute and adorable, and you can post these pictures like all over your computer, your diary, your journal, I don't know, anywhere, even on like the back of your phone case. The size is so tiny that you can literally post it and put it anywhere. That is all. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you guys did, please do give a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Adios! By the way, if you have stuck to this far into the video, I want to show you guys my new dog. Where is she? This is Dory. I've had Dory for about 3 weeks now, and Dory is a little Maltipoo. We rescued her from this breeder who couldn't take care of her anymore. She has this anal gland infection, and it was really, really, really bad. When I first got her, I honestly thought I might need to go get her stitches and stuff like that, but we ended up just not doing all that just because it's healing really well. It's gabbing up, it's closed, and she's just very active, and she bites on Winnie all the time. Like, she'll bite on his ears, his tail, and she'll try to nurse off of him, and he's just dealing with it. We're currently trying to kennel train her because I don't want her to be like so attached to me where I can't even go to work or go out for a grocery run or anything like that. So I'm currently kennel training her. Yes, her kennel is right here, and she's been sleeping in there all night, and she knows to wake up in the morning to go outside to go to the bathroom. And the reason why I named her Dory, because I always call Winnie window and so Dory is like door. I don't know, my friends call me weird for calling my dogs furniture and household objects, but whatever guys, it's cute. Okay, so this is Dory, and on a good day when she's feeling fancy, I'll call her Dior, and when she's cute, I'll call her Adore, and then when she's just Dory, I'll just call her Dory. So this is Dory. Oh my gosh, I don't know why she has like coffee and chicken breath for some reason. Always, ever since I've gotten her, she just smells like coffee and chicken breath. So this is Dory. Say hi. Okay. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.